Hey, everybody. You make sure you can hear me. This is Dr. Venus. I want to make sure you can hear me. So I'm going to be here. I'm breathing deeply. This is a new spot for me. I'm in a location. It's really pretty. And they let you sit in. You can do a latte. I cannot wait to talk to you about being wild. It is going to be bananas. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to come on in. My lips feel way dry, so I think I'm going to put some lipstick on just so I can stop feeling like my lips are like not cute. And one of my clients, she got me this really beautiful, hey Blaze, she got me this really, hey Monique, she got me this really beautiful lip color. And I think I'm going to put it on just because it's pretty. It's not a real dark one. Oh, hey, everybody. Okay, Linda. Glad you're here, Mama. Hey, Mara. Glad you're here. Someone's going to... I know I'm not the only black woman who puts on lipstick, backwards. But, okay, are you... Hey, Tamika. Hey. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Love you for it. What do you think? Oh, shit, that's not the color I wanted. I wanted the lighter color. I hate when that happens. Hi, Tina. I cannot... Girl, wait till you hear what the fuck happened. Oh, my God. It's bananas. But I wanted the lighter lip color to go with my Sugar Daddy t-shirt. See? Sugar Daddy. But I want to give people a couple of minutes to get here. So thank you for... This one was SWV, Superwoman Lifestyle. But the one I really want... Hey, beautiful. Glad you're here. Hey, Jeanette. Glad you're here. The one I wanted was a lighter color because I wanted it to be more pinkish, not so dark. Not that I'm opposed to dark, but I guess God told me no. I've surrendered, y'all. I don't fight shit no more. I'm like, you know what, Jesus? I'm just going to lay down and do what you tell me to do. Okay, well, I guess what we're doing today. Unless we're doing it dark. All right. Thank you. Okay, great. We'll let it be what it is. Okay. Welcome, 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 all my sisters in success and the brothers who love us. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires Mentor. And I have to talk to you, girl. God, girl. It's real. But I want to get you used to me so you can act. Hi from Australia. Love you, Faith. Okay. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Don't be someone that's giving me an angry face. Stop it. Okay. So I want to talk to you for a few. We're going to talk pretty long today. I'm probably going to do a full 45 minutes. Okay. Maybe just right up around an hour. Oh, hey, Kissy. It's nice to meet you in person too, Kissy. I just like your name. Hi, Casita. Hi, Robin. Glad you're here. No hearts up. Hey, Sharon Stone. Glad you're here. Hey, Tamika. Oh, my goodness. Y'all don't even understand. It's about to get thick in a good way. So let me just get my heart right so we can flow with this. For those of you who are new to me, let me tell you a bit about me so you'll know who I am and who's this chick who's rocking it. I love the shirt. Isn't it badass? It says Sugar Daddy. I don't know if it shows up. Okay. Anyway, it's one of my favorite shirts. But let me tell you what happened this weekend. Oh, God. Too profound. Oh, I got to tell you who I am. Okay. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaires Mentor. And, I used to start off saying my life is a miracle. I got to come up with something better because my life is crazy. It's bananas. It is so ordained. I have to come up with something better than miracle because this shit is so next level. Hey, Karma. Is it Kamia? From Seattle. Glad you're here, Mama. Glad you're here. No, this is one of my favorite teachers on the planet. I got to tell you who I am, otherwise I'll forget. So Dr. Venus, I know I've said that 50-11 times, but we have new people who are coming, so I have to include them. So for all of my repeat offenders, just be patient. Let me tell you a bit about me so I can help you understand why I flow the way I flow. By the time I was 16, I was living on the streets of Baltimore, eating out of trash cans and sleeping in urine and beer. There's a lot to that, but I just want to give you a sense of it. And my mama had put me out of her house, and things weren't okay, so I never went back. And it was my 9th grade math teacher, a black woman, holler and preach, who literally saved my life. It's because of her love that not only am I alive, I am well. And she was able, literally, she loved me, y'all. She loved me when I was so not well, okay? And she fed me, she took care of me, she forgave me, she was graceful, she gave me grace, she gave me mercy. She taught me compassion through her actions. She taught me how to eat with a fork. Her sister, my Aunt Jen, gave me my first bed. It was a fold-out bed. It was in a couch. It was a couch. It was a fold-out bed. Her family embraced me, and they helped me, you know. And oh my God, that is so fancy. Yo, I'm getting my own latte. Oh my God, y'all have to see this. Look at this. I want them to see how this looks. Can you show it? This is the camera right there. Can they see? Oh my God, isn't that crazy? I'm feeling like Lisa's gonna love this. Thank you very much. Okay.
This one is the almond milk. And
Oh my God, that's so fancy. My God. All right, just bougie. I was just, Starbucks put it in a cup. They gave me two things. I'm gonna have to work on this. Yes, please bring some water and I'll figure it out. Oh my God, it's so super duper. Anyway, Nana was the one who taught me through her actions that I mattered, that I wasn't a piece of trash. And it's because of her love that I eventually graduated from Stanford University with a second master's and a Ph.D. I have 4 degrees. I was able to take all the survival that kept me alive on the streets and turn it into a system that fast-tracked us to the $1 million mark in just under 3 years. Our company, Defy Impossible, I love the name, has grown well over 4 million in the last 5 years, and we're on track to double that. And there's a lot of things popping off that are lovely, but this is a thing you need to know as you get used to my flow, because you're new. For those of you who are new to me, is this: I love you. I know you don't know me. Okay, I got that part, and I don't have to know your story to know your spirit. Thank you so. Oh, may I have it without ice?
Oh yeah,
thank
sure.
you. You are a Black woman with a destiny. That's the only reason you listen to my word. That's the only, I can't even imagine why you were bothered dealing with someone who talks as much trash as I do. So I just want you to know that I love you, and I want to be for you who Nana has been for me, which is your champion. She held space for me until I could host up space for myself, so I could live into what I call my destiny, okay? Hey, Sandra. Hey, Braylee. Glad you're here. Brand, glad you're here. And I'm committed to you winning. And people, so I do these lives on Mondays, 6-ish. So I'm not always at 6 o'clock, sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. And I range between 30 minutes and an hour, just depending on what's on my heart. I'm completely God-guided. So if God tells me to say something different, I change it. I love my wife, I love my God, and I'm not giving either one of them up. Let me see. Lisa is the president of the company. She's the best part of me. She is my joy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yes, I curse like a sailor. To me, cursing is an art form, and I cry. I'm passionate about what I'm about, and whether I'm doing a tour or in my book or in our best-selling book, or whether I'm doing a live event or teleseminar, webinar, private training, that you can always count on me telling you the truth. Okay, I believe that if you love somebody, you tell them the truth. You don't agree with them, you tell them the truth so they can win in life. So I just want you to know I'm committed to you. Okay, I have a tendency to really, my sweet spot are Black women who walk through life's fire and bear the scars, who are purpose-driven, who are high achievers, who are super successful in their own right, whatever that looks like for them. I'm very, very, very effective at getting you to your first million in 1 to 3 years. Okay, so I'm a money girl. So, and keep in mind, I got a look, I'm bilingual. No, I'm multilingual. I speak fluent street. Let's get that very clear. Fluent street, okay? And if you are easily offended, you should leave now, because I'm about to say something that is going to offend you. Even if I don't curse, I'm probably going to say something vulgar, okay? So, oops, crass, vulgar, insulting, in terms of street language. So I do traffic in street. I don't traffic in Black respectability. Look, the street never left me, okay? So there's more street in me than Stanford. But I am brilliant. I am brilliant at what I do. I can't do other things, but I can definitely show you how to heal your way to your first million with ease. And I want it to be easy for you, okay? So I'm on tour now. We're on our last tour stop, the last tour stop of the Black Woman Millionaire Tour. Heal your way to 7 figures on your own terms. We're going to be in Austin, our last tour stop this upcoming Saturday. I invite you, everybody who's like, oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed it. Get on a plane. Get to Austin. Did I mention get to Austin? Okay, because I can't give you what I can give you online that I can give you in person. And anyone who's been to any of my tour stops can attest to, like, literally, you just got to get in a room with me. And when you're in the room with me, miracles happen, okay? People show up, people show out, things happen. Oh, God. And we'll talk about that today. But come be with us. It's our last tour stop. I'm not planning on touring unless God says otherwise. I'm done. I'm like, ugh. I'm laid down for a week. I'm like, oh, my God. So go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Claim your seat. We sell out on a regular basis. This is what we do, all right? And it's not a lie. It's not hyperbole. We just sell out shit, okay? And that means Black women are hungry, right? That's why we sell out, because there's a demand for us. So my request is, if you have any true commitment to being trained to become a Black woman millionaire, you have to get in the room with me. My Facebook Lives are designed to feed you. They're not designed to train you with the proven strategies that got us to our first million. So don't get it twisted. This is designed to feed you so you know something is possible. But if you want the training, you have to get in the room, okay? So can my tribe please go ahead and start posting? Oh, God, yes, please start sharing. For the love of God and all things holy, I'm building me an army of Black women who empower other Black women to win, literally through our money. So I'm building me an army. Thank you, Tina, of Black women who are generous to each other. And that's part of the thing that I'm committed to, is that we become each other's sisters keepers. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much. I told them to. You're amazing to check out. Thank you, Anita, for doing so. Thank you, Chelsea, for tagging Zafara. Pretty name. You can tag sisters. You can share. But the thing that I'm out to communicate is we can't do this alone. We need each other. I mean, literally, we need our brothers. We need our sisters from other misters. I got some sisters who are white who roll hard in the fucking paint. Okay, they're not playing, because they know that we can do so much more together. So you have to have allies. Well, hi, Donna Major. My cousin's here, and she's a psychologist. And I wonder what I may have to bring her on live just to see what she thinks, just to mess with her, because she's like really super duper smart. So I think I got all my stuff in. Get your room. Okay, it would change your minds, honey. It'll change your whole life if you let it. So please share the link. Please go ahead and start sharing this broadcast, and keep inviting people. The more of us who actually stand for each other, the quicker we can actually change the world. Okay? Okay, I think I got this together. Now, I want to do one more thing before I deep dive into the content. And I don't know how to do this, y'all. Okay, so, all right. It gave me this itty bitty cup. All right. I'm in one of those, I don't say bougie. I'm going to say it like that. But I'm in one of those super duper fufu shishi places where they do look at this, y'all. This is crazy. They gave me these two different things. I was, in Starbucks, they just give you a cup. You know what I'm saying? You don't go through all this. And now I got to figure out, okay, this is supposed to go into this. Okay, that's steamed something. I was trying to do, chai tea, I'm going to do what I can, God have mercy. All right, so let me try here. So I'm going to start with a question, ladies. And please make sure you share this broadcast. Literally every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, do what you got to do. But the more of us who are in the same conversation, the quicker we can transform the world. And we can literally actually alter the course of human history with regards to our bloodline, okay? But I can't do it without you. Okay. Okay. So let me try this tea. It's chai tea with steamed almond milk. It's a little fancy for me, but God, this how it goes. God is hot, and there's no color. Where's the sugar? I can't do this, God. I just need some regular stuff. Okay. So they super duper. I'm not super duper. I'm just a regular black girl. I should have just got a tea bag. Okay. Okay, Jesus. Let's try again. All right. They're serving black. It's going to be great. So I want to talk to you about what happened this weekend and the LA tour stop. It was profound. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Reese. And thank you for letting me know that you shared. Let me bear witness to you. Thank you for sharing. It matters to me that I have partners, that I'm not alone in this. I'm real big about that. Okay. And so let me tell y'all what happened this weekend. So I was minding my business, okay? Just doing, trying to do me, blah, 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 okay? And if you've been with me for a while, you know that our book, The Black Woman Millionaire, was turned down by 30 top publishing houses because they said it wasn't a market, that Black women would not buy a book about becoming a millionaire. Thank you, Linda, for sharing. I appreciate that. Gina, thank you. Thanks for sharing. And after I got up off the floor 6 months later, I came to Facebook Live like I'm doing right now, And I told you what happened. And y'all were like, not a problem. We got you. If you self-publish, we got you. And you kept your promise. And the irony is that my tribe rolls hard in the paint. I have a tribe. Okay. And it's a diverse tribe. I mean, literally, we have people. Thank you, Shirley, for sharing. Love you for it. Make sure if you have to put a little note up front saying, hey, she got a potty mouth, but she's brilliant. You should listen. So they're not surprised. And and so we were able to take that book that they said there was no market for. Thank you, Nicole. And turn it into a bestseller in 3 hours and 11 minutes, which is pretty badass, period. Especially when they said there was no market. Ooh, right? And it wasn't just black women who bought the book. White men bought the book. White women bought the book. The book was bought. Thank you, Kate, for sharing. It was bought all over the world, and it's being bought on a regular basis. That's how powerful the word is, right? And so that book spawned a movement, and that book spawned a tour. And so we've done a 10-city national tour. And we started planning this in November, December of last year, and locked in the dates for the different locations for the tour. Okay. So I tend to relate to my team as my board of directors. I hold them in high esteem, and I value what they say. I think that if you're out to inspire and empower other people, you have to respect their wisdom. And so I brought on a new team. I hired a publicist for the very first time. I had a person who birthed the book, which is amazing. Sir, you can't hear me? I hope someone can hear me. They'll eventually see me. And we started doing it. And the world said yes. Thank you for sharing, Kimberly. And the world said yes. They said yes to us. And then you start spreading the word, and people start to come out, and it just created its own movement, its own momentum. Okay. So here we are at tour stop number 9. Okay. And I have a Hollywood team that's separate from my core team. Okay. And my Hollywood team, and what their mandate is to sell my TV show. Okay. So I'm executive producing and starring in my own TV show with 2 amazing other executive producers. Okay. And so we have been building up toward that the entire tour. Okay. And I need y'all to know this. I need y'all to hear me when I tell you. We've been building for it. So it was intentional to have certain kind of media. It was intentional to get on certain platforms. It wasn't accidental. Excuse me. Hello? Anybody? Hi. Can I have some sugar that goes with my tea? I mean, whatever goes in. Isn't there some sweet syrup that goes with chai tea?
Yes, so we can do a simple syrup.
That'd be great. That'd be awesome because it's so bitter I can't drink it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Okay. Anyway, so we meet up with my Hollywood team. We talk, we brainstorm, we strategize, and we get real clear on the marketing strategy. Now, y'all know me. I'm a bomb-ass marketer. Is what the fuck I do. So I'm excited, okay, because my Hollywood team, long story short, my Hollywood team was planning to bring in different producers and networks to come see me live. Because we have this thing that we talk about, which is someone has to see the magic, right? So I'm all abuzz, okay? And I was happy. And my writer, who's a boss, she's just everything right about life. She had put together a comprehensive list of media outlets that we needed to target and reach for. Thank you, Blaze, for sharing. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
I like that ring.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you for noticing. You like my ring. And so we put together the plan. I brought in extra people. Me and Lisa flew in early so we could be available for press. So instead of coming on Wednesday, we came. I know, Kat, I'm excited too. Instead of coming in on Wednesday, we came in on Sunday so that just in case somebody happened to have an opening, we would be available, right? So we bought plane tickets. We paid for extra room. We got a bigger room. We brought on some new experts. We got a 2-camera crew in the event so we can make it really polished so it looks like a TV show. So the intention was to have the LA tour stop look like a TV show. So we were going to put up the pipe and drape with the underlights. If you're going to do some shit, do some shit, right? And so we were just I was happy, everyone was happy, blah, 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 all right? And so we're there. The holiday is the holiday, and Tuesday is when it hits off, right? And the week leading up to it when I was talking to my Hollywood team. Now, this is where I screwed the pooch, okay? And I take full responsibility for screwing the pooch. I'm good. Okay, let me tell you what happened. My Hollywood team asked me, and this is something y'all have to just love me through this, send me lots of hearts now. This is where you send me lots and lots of hearts, okay? They asked me, where's your digital media kit? I didn't know what they were talking about. I didn't even know, we never had one for the other 8 tour stops. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, right? And they were like, well, your digital media kit, right? And then they start talking, and I'm telling you, it felt like they were talking in French, because I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. They were like, no, where's your digital media kit? What about this short shot? They had all these words that I didn't know. Okay, word of hearts, I only see like dripples. Y'all need to send, heart me, love me now. I don't see enough hearts, God. I'm not going to tell y'all what happened. Y'all say, okay, good, thank you. Give me some love, y'all. This tastes awful. I can't do it. Yuck. I just going to give me some tea. I need a tea bag. And so, oof, that was bad. So we didn't have it. We didn't have it for the other tour stops. And so I didn't know what they're talking about. And then my writer, she was very gracious. She actually told us what we needed. And me and my team, we stayed up till 4 a.m. the week before trying to get it together. And then my Hollywood team reached out to some of their networks, some of their contacts to get us some kind of media, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and so we finally got the stuff together that could be sent out, okay? And I surrendered that. And then come Tuesday, that was like Wednesday, Thursday of last week. And come Tuesday, I hadn't heard from some of my team, right? So I'm already in a quiet panic because everything is on the line here. And to be fair, I want you to understand why this is so important. It took me 30 years from getting off the streets to going to school, to graduating with 4 degrees, to teaching for 10 years, okay, to becoming an entrepreneur, failing for 2 years as an entrepreneur. Let's get that right. Invested in myself well over $2 million, okay? And that includes education of all sorts. To spending another 5 years in business to get the fucking shot to get in front of the right room. So the way that money works when you're out to move some things, okay? There are different people who can move things that you cannot move. And that's not a bad thing. That's why we have relationships, right? And I knew that my Hollywood team could get me in front of the networks and the producers, but they needed certain pieces in order to do that, okay? And we didn't have the pieces, but we got it together. God loves us, okay? Hey, Zumba, glad you're here. Angie, thank you for the hearts. Anyway, well, I want you to know, hey, Dee, that on Tuesday, while I was trying to breathe, Reverend Janine Macklin, who's one of my clients and a very, very dear friend of mine, lives in California. She came and met me, and we're dealing with the things, and she said, call another friend of ours, TJ, who's a Hollywood girl. And I even think about calling TJ because I think of her as a coach, not as a agent or manager or that. And that was my bad. Anyway, TJ told me that all the platforms that we were pushing toward, were angling for, Steve, the shoe, the talk, the real, like these different kinds of national platforms, okay? What we were after was national. We have regional, we have local, but we wanted national, right? Hey, baby, how you doing? And she said, well, all of those shows are on hiatus. Well, what do you mean they're on hiatus? Well, they're not in town because there's a break between different seasons, and then they start again in June. I don't know if I understood what I just said, but I'm going to try again so that someone can bear witness to what I just said. Everything that we were doing was for platforms that weren't even in town. You see what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make a difference. We could do it right or wrong. They weren't there. Okay? And I want you to know that the floor fell out from underneath me. Just fell down, right? And I stopped breathing. And I sat down. I think we were in Neiman Marcus or Saks. I can't remember exactly, because I was trying to get a dress. And I just sat in the chair, and I called Nana. And Nana's great. She always tells the truth. And really came like front to front. Like the truth will set you free, but first it will hurt your feelings. And really just got really straight and honest with that everything that I had been building toward was not going to happen. And it broke my heart. Because if you do a national media campaign, you have to start 3 to 6 months in advance. I didn't know that. And because I didn't know that, I didn't ask the right questions. You see what I'm saying? Because in truth, we should have started for LA in January, for real, okay? With whatever we had or didn't have. You see what I'm saying? And we didn't. I didn't know. And it didn't matter what I said to my team, they couldn't get it. But to be fair, my team is not a Hollywood team. They're an internet marketing team. You know what I'm saying? And my publicist she's beautiful. She has a beautiful spirit. And she's early in her business. Okay? And so it's no one's fault. If there's any fault, it's mine. I did not ask the right question to ensure that we had what we needed. And to be fair, I don't know if I could have, because it was my first time hiring a publicist, bringing on extra team, like doing this type of stuff, right? So there's no way to, it's not a blame thing. It's an honest thing. You can only work, you can only do what you know to do. You know what I'm saying? And so I just, I went to bed and I stayed in bed for 3 days. I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't do shit. I really couldn't. I couldn't even pray good. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you can pray yourself out of stuff. Nah, I was done. I'm like, God, I can't do this. I cannot do this. And I have tried. And to get this close and not give my Hollywood team the stuff they need to get the people in the room, we didn't have it. We didn't have what was needed to get the people in the room, right? To get the networks, to get the producers, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have it. So everything, well, thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. But it really is not, it's not blame. God is faithful. So I realized on Tuesday that it wasn't going to happen. Not the way that, and the thing is, my team, ride or die. They kept pressing, they kept trying. Pam, Lindsay, everybody kept trying. And we got postings on different locations, like stuff like that, right? We got postings. And we were on people's calendars, but not interviews, not the stuff that we would need so that Stephen could go and do his thing, or I could do my thing, or what have you, right? Anyway, so I just said, okay, God, I think I'm just going to stop. I think I'm just going to go teach. I'm going to go back to university. I don't know what university would want me, but I'm like, I want to go back to university because this is not mine to do. Because I cannot make it move no matter what. And this is where you reach for your community, okay? This is where you reach for your community. I was so low that I couldn't see straight. So I went on Facebook, to my private Facebook. I got like about 5,000 people over there. And I said to them, love on me. I don't know who I am anymore. I can't remember, help. And they sent me love notes and messages and just loved on me, right? And my family was great, and my clients were amazing. Everybody was great to me. And it made a difference. It helped me remember that I'm not alone. And so, but I couldn't come up with anything that would help me get the enthusiasm and the happy back, because I couldn't fake it, you know? And so I let it all go. Even my mentor, who's a beast, I was like, just listen to me. She listened to me. And heard me out. And I know that, this is what I knew. I knew that people are good, and I have a beautiful tribe, and I have amazing clients, and I have people who love me. That I know. And I know that if tickets are still being sold, then I know that I haven't done anything bad in my heart. So I gave myself the room to grieve. But we were still selling tickets. So that meant that energetically, the purpose was pure. You see what I'm saying? This did not touch the purpose, right? It hurt my sense of self, but it didn't touch the purpose. So the purpose was going to happen. The anointing was going to work. Okay, so it didn't matter how I felt. And so I had 2 private clients who came to support me and to be trained by me fly out Friday, which is the only reason I got out of bed. And it was a great day, and we were able to go and get Lisa her birthday gift, and everything, right? And it was good because it helped me remember that there's going, that all hope is not lost, right? And so I have a tendency to attract really strong believers, okay? Whether they believe in God or atheism, same difference, they have strong beliefs, okay? And so, don't worry y'all don't have to make me feel better about it. The next sign is irrelevant. What I want y'all to hear right now is that it's really okay to not be okay, okay? And I want you to be okay with sharing it and not feeling like you have to have it all together. And really understanding that this is part of the walk. I have prayed to God to get whatever's in the way out of the way so I can fulfill my destiny. Okay? And I never imagined it would look the way it's been looking. Hear me when I tell you that. And so they came, loved on me, let me love on them, had a great time. And both of them are very strong faith checks. They're like, I have a bunch of strong faith. I got a bunch of spiritual gangsters around me. And my team was great. And what they started to do, which is a beautiful thing to have, they started to pray for me. They started to believe for me. Do you see what I'm saying? They weren't insisting that I get over the disappointment and hurt of the fall, right? They were like, okay, not a problem. We got you, okay? You go ahead and grieve. Not a problem. But God is bigger than you, and we are not letting you fall. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, right? And so Saturday morning comes, and with our team, we create intentions and energetics. It's one of the things I train my tour team with, is how you can create something with language that creates, in a lot of ways, a sufficient condition for something to arise that wasn't going to happen. And so different team members said they're going to create compassion, love. I think we had 2 compassions, 2 loves, integrity, joy, blah, blah, blah. And what I decided to create was being wowed by God. That was all I had. I'm like, I'm being wowed by God. Didn't think too much of it. No, felt good to say. And so we go into the day. All right. We sold 227 tickets, which is awesome. And so we're ready to do our thing. And inevitably, there are people who come that same day who want to come in, right? And so we did everything. We did the book signing, blah, 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 blah. I did my teaching outside the room for people who come early, because I love when people who come early, they get something different. They get something special, and that's intentional. For all my business women, never forget that. And I don't even know what happened, y'all. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I don't even remember the sequence of events, so I'm very thankful that we had that professional videographer there. Because when I realized it wasn't going to happen, I stopped the ads. I pulled back on the pipe and drape. I got rid of all the fluff, and just did it as a tour stop, not as a TV show. And so I'm up in the front, and we're talking about manifesting, okay? Because I'm committed to you learning to manifest money, not make money. I think that as Black women, we have been taught to work for money when money doesn't really exist. So you're working for a false god. It's not there. So you can't make money. But trying to tell Black people that who've been used to doing something to get somewhere is almost blasphemy, right? And so I was teaching this, really beginning the conversations around manifesting. Like I'm a master manifester. I manifest. I don't do a damn thing, but I manifest, right? So I'm doing that talk, right? I'm doing that section of the training. Debbie comes up, who was standing in for Linda because Linda wasn't there. And she slips me a note. And the note says, Snoop Dogg wants to come in and say hi. I don't know what happened next, y'all. I don't know if I read the note. I think I read the note out loud. I believe I read the note out loud. But in a moment, there was this whole flurry. The doors opened. It was like the sea parting, right? And here comes this entourage with Snoop Dogg, right? And he just walks right in and walks right into my arms. And I think I screamed for like 5 minutes, or at least 2 seconds, can't remember. And he was amazing. And then I said, please sit with me. He sat with me. And he said, and this is the thing I want y'all to hear. Snoop is amazing. I'm not tripping off that. Shit, I was raised on gin and juice. Come with me, okay? So, but this is the thing I need y'all to hear, okay? And this is the whole point of the story. He said to me some version of, keep inspiring and healing people. Keep going. You are amazing. You're awesome. You have to look at the video because he said it better. But it was like, it felt as if God was speaking through Snoop to me directly saying, I'm not done yet, okay? You don't get to go back and be a teacher. You don't get to go back to university. And it was like, God is a beast. I'm convinced God's a gangster. And Snoop was a gangster. So it's a whole thing with that, right? So it was just a beautiful, hey, Glenda, it was just a beautiful gift from God in a language that I could hear, in the vernacular that I traffic in a lot of street, AKA hip hop language. I traffic in that. And so for him to show up was amazing. And, my team was there. Teresa is the best hype man on the planet. And so she got him in the room. And of course, there were beautiful Black women sitting out front. Thank you, Rochelle, that, eye candy that got him over, got the fellas over. And he was there with his son, and he was talking about Black girls really learning how to have their own money instead of having to always shake their ass and think that's the only way. It was a beautiful, beautiful exchange. You don't see all of it because it's on different clips. Okay. And so, and it was, he just did his gospel album, and just for him to stand in his own power and say it's okay to be who you are with no shame, it's something I have a lot of respect for. And so that was it. That's what happened. And then afterward, I went back to teaching, right? But this is the reason I want to share that whole process with you. And that's not even a tenth of the breakdown. I'm just giving you the breakdown that's the most immediate. I mean, my event planner wasn't there, so she brought in somebody who wasn't part of my team initially without letting me know she's going to put it on the chain. There's all these things that happen. It was, shitload of breakdowns. And this is, God sent them in that ram in the bush. Say that, Sandra. Yep. Snoop Dogg was the ram in the bush. And I wanted to share that with you for a couple of reasons. One, I want you to be okay with not being okay. Don't try to make yourself feel good when you don't feel good. Let it process out. Give yourself some grace. Let yourself grieve. Let yourself feel the loss. I think sometimes we get so positive that let's let ourselves be human. And I don't want to ever be that for you. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what happened and what worked and what didn't work. All right. And that's the choice. So I'm saying that to say it's okay not to be okay. And when you know that you're not okay, be in communication. Call people who love you. Let them remind you of who you are, okay? You can't carry it all your own. You have to be willing to be in communication, let yourself be supported, okay? And when you find yourself at a place where life breaks your heart and it feels like it is all gone, because it felt like it was all gone. It felt like 30 years had just went down the tubes, and given that we had the schedule, we could have done the schedule so that we did LA as our last tour stop. If we had known that they were going to be doing sabbatical at the beginning, the late May, early June, we could have done it different. Okay. And I know I saw them say, you know better now. Yeah, of course I know better now. Hindsight is always 20/20, but that doesn't diminish the impact. Okay. If you're playing full out, I play full out, and it doesn't turn because of a breakdown in communication or someone not hearing something. It's just like, that I count that, all right? And I don't pretend it doesn't hurt, because it hurt like fuck, all right? And so, but because I'm willing to let myself be supported, I'm willing to not be perfect or even close, I'm a hot mess, and I'm willing to tell the truth, it let other people, I got to lean on their faith. You see what I'm saying? And literally, Lorna and Yolanda, two of my amazing private clients who I'm convinced are just like armor bearers from God. They went and prayed up the room. Teresa's plane got cray-cray. They had to change her 11 times, and they was going to charge her $600 to get there. She's like, I'm not paying this. And we're going to get there because Dr. Venus, whatever's on the other side of all of this cray-cray is going to be amazing. So she was even able to hold the space in the midst of the breakdowns that were happening with her. Terry's mother transitioned. She transitioned, and he still came. You see what I'm saying? Like it was all of this swirl going on. And my team, in my tribe, held space. I even had my new babies, my brand new babies who are just new to the game. One of them put a post in one of our private groups saying, hey, let's all pray for Dr. Venus so that she is not, that she knows that she's loved, which I think is a beautiful thing for a client to do because I didn't ask them, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say I want you to have a tribe, not clients or customers, people who get your value. And I've had peers send me love notes, just different things that I wouldn't have imagined. But also, and then I had some white women who flew in, who love me because like, girl, we got you. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, okay, God. So look, take love in whatever way it comes. And I say that as Black women, a lot of times when we lose hope, we stop communicating. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Hi. It was too bitter. It was too bitter. Then he brought me some of the syrup stuff, but I was hoping it would be in that because I can't make it. I'm not good at this part. You have very pretty eyes.
Oh,
are they blue?
They're blue.
They're very nice. Are they yours?
Oh.
Okay, fine. I'm checking. Okay.
Well, if you want, I can try to build it inside this thing.
Yeah, because I just want to drink it. I don't want to have to work at it. I'm not that advanced. I'm pretty fast about this. No. My wife would love you. I may have to bring her. She loves this. She's into coffee.
Really?
Yeah, I just want a tea bag. Don't get a tea bag. But you know how they make it taste, they mix it for you and it tastes good?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope it works.
I'll build it in this thing so that when you pour it, it's already together.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a great woman. I appreciate you. Okay. And so my prayer for you is that what you're hearing is when all hope is gone, when you just feel like I'm fucking done, I can't do no more, I don't even know what to say. When you can't even pray good, get in communication, reach for the people who love you so they can remind you of who you are and hold space for you. The good news is my people have been trained to just give me a minute. Don't try to make me feel better. Just give me a minute and let me know that I'm not alone. And then I get to Nana or Seraphine, I get to Ivy, I get to the people I get to Lisa, I get to my people, I get to my people who get me. And then I could try, but I couldn't get up off the floor for 3 days. And I didn't try to make me. So please be okay with that. And you may need different kind of support systems. Hell, you may need a therapist. I'm bringing in a therapist for me because I'm going to tell you, this is some bullshit. I went through being on the streets, never needing a therapist. I'm amazed at how much support I need to be successful. What the fuck? All right. And no shame. I think as Black women, we get shamed by not having, that we need to be strong. I am not strong. Please hear me. I'm so not strong. I'm not strong. I am not strong. I am not strong. Have no interest in strong. I'm committed to being well. And I'm committed to being successful as a holistic person. You see what I'm saying? And part of the growth edge is when you start, one of the things I had to deal with is when I started making money is I had to deal with all of the guilt that comes with it. You see what I'm saying? And not in a bad way, just as a human way. Sometimes you can put structures in place so you don't go there. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I want you to hear. You don't have to be, it's okay not to be okay. It doesn't mean anything about your character. It just means you may need a different kind of support than you thought. And that's not a bad thing. So please keep that in mind. Okay? No, it's crazy when it comes. Yes, you need emotional support in ways. And you need structured places where you can process things without putting yourself on blast on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? So I think so. That's my prayer for you. So, and now here's the thing: those posts. One of the posts from Snoop, Instagram, 300,000 views. Another post, 50,000 views. There has been more traffic around me since that particular moment than all of the media we had for the entire tour. So I think God was being a gangster, said, I got, my name is God. Why are you talking to me? And my Hollywood team was able to take that and leverage it. Okay. So it all worked out. And sometimes you have to let it go in order for God to do God. Okay. And for people like me who have a extraordinarily strong will, I don't know if I would have let God do this if it had gone the way I had planned. Okay. So don't be discouraged about the breakdowns that happen. Know that everything is always working for your highest good, even when it doesn't look like it or feel like it. Okay. Never forget that. It's really, really, really important. And even when you forget it, make sure you have people around you who don't. Okay. Because you cannot do this alone, which is why I keep training us all up in sharing and tagging, because it's going to take a tipping point of Black women who take on healing historical and cultural and personal wounds to literally transform the world. Not just our race, but the human race. And that shit is real because we set the standard. So, when I ask you to share, I'm doing that intentionally. I'm building an army. And we don't need every Black woman. We just need 13%. We only need 13 to 17%. That's all we need. And so that's the intention. And I know the power. I know the power of community. I know the power of what we can do. If you think about the March on Washington, if you think about sit-ins and SNCC, it was the power of community that changed things, that changed laws, that made a difference. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you, is that the money is the easy part. The healing part, that's the secret sauce, okay? And I want to teach you how to do it so you win at this. So you have one more shot with me in this rotation, which is to get in the room. Fly in, get on a plane, write it off for taxes. That's what it means to be a business person. Come be with me in Austin. I would love to love on you. It's going to be a celebration. I'm even thinking about wearing, I was going to take out my locks and wear my hair out, but I don't know how to take them out. So I'm like, oh God, I haven't figured it all the way out yet. But I'm saying all that to say that it's the best time in human history to be a Black woman millionaire. We can do things that we could never have done historically, that we can do now, okay? And you're this close. You're so close. Only thing that's missing is a system, a mentor, and a community. That literally is all that's missing. And I can definitely support you with that, okay? So please come be with me. Go to theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Grab your seat and come be with me in Austin. Come celebrate the victory with us. Come be with us as we complete the Black Woman Millionaire Tour. And be prepared for miracles. Miracles happen in my space, y'all. I mean, literally, I manifest all kinds of things. And they're all good and positive. But if you're really committed to being part of that 2% of women of all races who ever break the $1 million mark, get in the room. Thank you very much.
Still brewing, so just wait about one more minute and then slowly push it down.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem. Okay. I think that's all I have. So if you were fed by this word, it's like giving word, it's like affirming word, please pay it forward. Please partner with me and making sure the women in your life and the brothers who love us have a shot at this. They can't have a shot. They don't know. And that's one of the biggest challenges, is that we have to train ourselves to share knowledge so people have the choice. It has to be a choice. They may say no, but they may say yes. But if we don't let them know about it, then they never get the shot. So my request is that you be my partner in making sure that the people in your life who you're committed to being free emotionally and financially affluent know about the opportunities. Okay? So that's all I got for now. I'm going to read through the comments. Okay? Know that you love you unmeasured, my sweet sisters in success, and the brothers who love us and our allies. Thank you for being my safe space. Thank you for being my tribe. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for coming to the tour, for making the book a bestseller, for edifying me, for empowering my leadership, for showing up, for sharing, for tweeting, for posting, reposting. Thank you for believing for me and believing with me that Black women matter, and that it's going to be the healed Black woman who transforms the world. And I say that woman is you. I love you, sis. Thank you so much for allowing me to walk with you. It is a blessing I do not take for granted. I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaires Mentor. please share this broadcast and grab your ticket. And I think that's all I got. theblackwomanmillionaire.com/tour. Get your ticket now and share this broadcast. I love you. Bye-bye.